Something about her, she got a vibe. I can't deny it when I'm around her.
Good morning. Today is Saturday. My watch is It's Saturday, a little bit before 12 o'clock. It's Saturday, a little bit before 12 o'clock. This is not a great angle, but this is what we're working with. I didn't get to blog too much. Good morning. It is Saturday around 11:30. I didn't get to blog too much during the week because I think I mentioned it in a earlier clip. We had a big launch at work this week, and usually when things like that happen, they require me to put in a little bit more extra hours than normal. So that's what happened this week. And now it's Saturday, so we get to relax. So today I'm gonna do all the things that I thought I was gonna get to do during the week that I didn't get a chance to do. So since today is Saturday, yesterday was Friday, so you know that was my official weigh-in day. And if you haven't seen my first video, yeah, this is my second. If you haven't seen my first video, I talked about how I am on I would say a health journey that also includes a weight loss journey. And so on Fridays are the days that I actually weigh myself to record it. Because I do weigh myself every day. I'm not going to recommend it for everybody else. That's what was told to me by a doctor. And for years I ignored him. But as I mentioned in my first video, at this point, I'm willing to try anything because my way hasn't been working. So if that's what he said and I haven't listened, I'm going to give it a try. So far, it hasn't messed with my mental health. Not that it really should, I guess. I mean, if anything, it stops me from being in denial. I'll say that much. Which is why I think he was originally telling me I need to do it, because I just be in denial about things. Over here with my Mr. Coffee. So this is how I make my Starbucks. And if I'm lucky, somebody will give me a gift certificate to Starbucks, and then I'll drink Starbucks at the store. But seeing how it's the holiday season at work, everybody loves to give out Starbucks gift cards. So, what do I do with my cup? Oh, it's already there. Genius. See, look, it was already there. I'm up here asking. So, hopefully with some new gift cards, I'll be taking my butt back to Starbucks. But since I started my journey, I have been trying to be more cautious about how I make my coffees and making them at home and not getting them out on the run. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting one every once in a while. The problem was, with me, it wasn't every once in a while. It was a couple times a week. Like, I have a serious coffee addiction, and I don't know if that's necessarily that great, but it's real. So I figured I would at least tell you guys the real deal. So I'm gonna finish making this coffee, and then once I'm done with that, all those errands. Well, when I went to the doctor's and I went to my mother's house this weekend, that took up a lot of gas. So after I make my coffee, I'm gonna go to Sam's Club, get some gas. I need some house. Oh my God, I forgot I was supposed to be returning something to Lowe's. So I guess I'll do that too. Maybe I'll do that first. Yeah, I think I'll do that first because I also need to stop by my eyebrow threading place and ask her if I can change my appointment because I accidentally scheduled my eyebrow appointment for the same time I scheduled my dentist appointment. And so I'm going to try to see if I can get her to move hers to the afternoon, because Lord knows we definitely got to get those done. So, but yeah, oh yeah, so back to why I brought up my weigh-in. So yeah, so my weigh-in, I don't want to call it disappointing, but I think I told you this week I was really trying to lose 2 pounds this week. That didn't happen. I didn't lose weight, but I didn't gain weight. So, I mean, I lost 0.5, but I don't really count that because, you know, your body fluctuates, you know, with water weight and stuff like that. So I don't want to be disappointed because as of where it stands right now, I started this on August 20th and I've lost a total of 28 pounds. So I feel like between August 20th and now, that's doing pretty well, but I definitely need to figure out what I'm doing differently. So maybe I do know the reason what's the problem. Because I was saying I've been very diligent about tracking all my calories, but I stopped when I went on vacation. I went to the Keys, and then I didn't really do that this much. But the reason why I didn't do it is because I just went back into the same rotation of things that I eat all the time. I take that back. I did have a little mini Twix bar, but who would have thought the little mini Twix bar would have threw you off? But that's okay. Now that it's Saturday, it's officially a new week, so I'm gonna. Oh, girl, Tawana, you were still in the Keys last Saturday acting a fool, which technically was added on to this week. So why did you expect for anything to happen this week? Well, it's still, whatever. We're starting fresh. So I'm going to start fresh today and hope that we do have a better week this week. But I also need to stop being so hard on myself because at the end of the day, I did still lose 28 pounds. I guess when you just have a goal and you really want to get to that goal super quick. I need to work on my patience. I need to have patience and just celebrate some of the milestones I have. But I really just want to, it's like you're so close to like that 30 mark or like I've lost 30 pounds. Like I just really, really, really want to get there. So yeah. And then if I had to be fully transparent, I didn't really do that great with the gym this week, which is kind of what I was scared of because, when you get out of a routine, it's kind of hard to get back into it. But boy, that boot camp, okay, so so I went to boot camp on Wednesday. That Thursday, I was feeling it, but I wasn't feeling it like that. And then yesterday, oh my God, my whole body was hurting. We did I think I told you about these crazy squats we were doing, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go because I'm gonna go to boot camp this morning. Why did boot camp start at 8 and I woke up at 7:57? So yeah, that wasn't happening. So I just need to do better. I need to make sure I'm setting an alarm, hold myself accountable, and push through on things that I may not feel like doing, because if I don't do them, things aren't going to change. And as I mentioned before, I really want to change. So I just need to keep focusing on that and, try not to beat myself up when I don't do everything right. But I think this week I'm really going to focus more on going back and making sure I'm tracking everything I'm eating again, because I'm missing something. And I think what I'm missing is I fell off on the tracking a little bit. Even though I'm eating the same things, maybe I wasn't. Maybe I subconsciously ate something I wasn't supposed to do. I don't know, because I can't go back and look at my journal because I didn't track it. So that's not helpful. So this week moving forward, goals are, we're going to commit to, no matter what happens, we're going to the gym 3 days a week. And we're going to track every single thing that we eat. including this coffee, which I realize I don't track, which I probably should track just for the hell of it. So we'll get there. One day at a time. Rome wasn't built in a day, so I don't know why I'm expecting all this to happen in a day. So, not saying that I'm as, well, whatever. It's, you get what I'm saying. All right, so it looks like my coffee's done. So now we can start to make that. Pretty much with my coffee. All right, let's see. Which one do we want to do today? I actually really don't like this one that much. Like, I want to like it, but I don't like it that much. So I think I'm going to go with Old Faithful. And usually for this, I just do 1, 2 pumps. And that's it. And that's the 0 calories, 0 sugar in this. Now, if anybody knows anything about this, could this be stunting my weight loss? Like, I tried to look at it, right? And it says 0 on everything. Like, at first, oh, wait, oh, no, it doesn't. The sodium. Okay, so this is the only thing that's really new that I introduced into my diet. If anybody's good at nutrition, is it the sodium? Is that a lot? How do I find out if that's a lot? How did I miss that? That's how I missed it. Is it only on the salted caramel one? Oh. Yes, it is. Why is it the one that I like the most? I just assumed that they were all the same. But no, this one has... Okay, so if anybody knows anything about nutrition, can you please tell me whether or not I'm screwing myself with that? Please and thank you. I totally cannot believe that I overlooked that. And then I like to use this, which is, I wonder if this is the problem. If anybody knows anything about nutrition, can you help assist that out? I'm just realizing I've been so focused on the calories and it's only being 15 calories. I completely ignored the fact that this has 15 milligrams of sodium, 2 carbohydrates, 2 grams of sugar, plus includes 2 additional added sugars. Am I screwing myself with this? Are there some better options? I'm not even doing it because I want the sugar. I don't know. I like some type of milk or cream. I mean, with the sweeteners, which I don't know about the salted caramel one anymore, would I be better off with just plain almond milk? And just ignore the flavor? I don't know. If somebody knows, please tell me. That's kind of frustrating. Definitely need to find me a class to go to. Like, why don't they teach us about nutrition labels? Like, seriously. Like, they do not teach us about nutrition labels at all in either school. I mean, maybe someone else's school was better than mine, but that's not something we learned how to do. All right, so I'm gonna have 2 servings. Maybe I'll do 3. I'll do 3 servings, so that's 3 tablespoons. But, oh my God, I mean, if I do that, and that brings me to 4. Okay, so I'm starting at 4. It gives me 8. Okay, no, we can't do. All right, that's not gonna work. I don't know, maybe it will work. Like I said, if somebody knows anything, please let me know. I can't even tell you how much time I spent inside the grocery store reading through all the labels to try to make sure. Yeah, so I can't even tell you how much time I spent in the grocery store reading every label, getting cussed out by every single body, trying to get their stuff and get out, just so I can make sure I made the best decision for me. And now I'm not even confident. I don't even know how I overlooked it. But I will say this, it would make sense because when I first started my diet, I took coffee out because I knew that I liked creamers. And I had a bunch of the no-good creamers in my fridge, and I didn't want to tempt myself to use them. So, because I just didn't want to tempt myself. So I stopped drinking coffee. And the first week when this is what happened to me. I'm not saying this is gonna happen for anybody else, but the first week when I first started my journey, I lost 10 pounds. And then I was losing 5 pounds. And then as I kept losing, I started to introduce things back into my diet that I like, AKA coffee and these skinny mixers and this thing. Thinking that like, if this was gonna be sustainable, I had to have things that I love because I love coffee. But I just think that maybe I need to do coffee like I do everything else. Like with my tea now, I drink my tea black. I don't add sweeteners. I don't do honey. I don't do any of that. Maybe that's how maybe I need to learn to love black coffee. I don't know. Or maybe there's some other options out there. Like maybe just doing regular skim milk or almond milk, or maybe even just regular milk. I have no idea would be better. So if anybody knows some actual options, or maybe this option is great and I'm just tripping because I just like seeing 0 next to everything. And when I don't see 0, I flip out because I have this fear of gaining weight again. So it's kind of, yeah. So, but yeah, but that's how I make my coffee. And I thought I was doing something, but now I am not too sure. So go ahead and get my stuff together and head on out of here. And it is actually cold today in Florida. We got our first little burst of cold weather. It is, hold on, I'll tell you what temperature it is. It is 64 degrees. Okay, I know that's not cold in a lot of places, but for here, it's cold. And I done got all the way spoiled. I don't even know what cold weather feels like anymore. So I will see you guys in the car. So one thing about my neighborhood, everybody here is families. Like I haven't met anybody else who lives alone. I think I may which is so different from DC because, I mean, yeah, people are married and there are lots of families, but there are also a lot of single people and young professionals too. So I do believe they exist. I just don't know if we have them in my neighborhood. Like, I haven't even met any single like mothers or single fathers or any of that. So, but then again, if you're kind of paying attention to where I am, it's kind of like a family vibe. You know, I wouldn't fault somebody who was single and childless for not wanting to live here. I can definitely see getting a condo on the beach being a lot more up people's alleys or their speed. So I get it. That's just this neighborhood. That's not to say that, because there's a neighborhood across the street. That neighborhood across the street is not like that. And we are getting a lot of new families moving in. Like, so maybe that will change. I will say, since I've moved here, we've gotten like at least new 6 black families, which is great. Because when I first moved in, there weren't that many, so we are definitely getting more people of color moving into the neighborhood, which makes me happy. It's nice waking up and seeing people that look like you. Or, I mean, if not everybody looks like me, it's nice to know that there's somebody else that's like me. So
show me the car when you turn me on, the way you tell me you want me down. Done it, I done this before you fall. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling, cause you love to have them all crying. Calling me sweet, telling me you need me, but I'm from a city that's high school. I give them this anymore, I go. Cause you a bad money, she don't love money. She break across real fast like on money. Wanna swim down to the deep end, wanna know all my secrets, honestly. Can you keep it real? Cause honestly, I can tell that you're real fond of me. Baby, don't be shy, I can see it in your eyes. I've been running around, too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind.
alright, so that was a epic fail. I was not able to get gas from Sam's Club. That's fine. I can always go to Buc-ee's. But I do need to go shopping at Sam's Club. So I don't know what's going on, but this is the second time this has happened and so usually when I come to Sam's Club, the one thing I love about them is that they have this scan and go technology. So you just scan things, and then because my information is already on file, my credit card's already there, all you do is you scan it and it automatically pays. And after I got this phone, the last time I came here, which was about a week ago, it had no record of me. So I had to like re-download the app while I was trying to pump gas and re-sign in and redo everything. And so I'm thinking I'm good to go because I've done that. But this time, when I try to use the app to pay for gas, like I've been doing for a year now, it's telling me that I can't find any Sam's Club locations near me, and I need to turn on my Wi-Fi. And I'm just like, what are these people talking about? My Wi-Fi is on. I don't know. The whole thing was just super confusing. And then once I was finally able to scan it, it's telling me it won't let me sign in. So I end up getting out of line because I hate being that person that like holds everybody up, and like I was on the N lane, so it's the lane that you can't even pass people on. So once you're done, so the one behind me was done, and she had been done for a minute before I even figured out that the sign-in stuff was not working. So I was like, let me just get out and just pull over into the parking lot and see if I can figure this out. And even when I pulled into the parking lot, the sign-in functionality was still not working. So I just said, forget it. I'll just deal with it later on, because I have a half a tank. I just kind of like to keep it on full, especially since tomorrow I'm going to Universal Studios for Howl-O-Scream, and Universal is not far, but it's not close to Daytona, so it's about 45 minutes to an hour. But I guess I'm not driving that far, because I guess since I'm driving to my parents' house and then they're gonna drive the rest of the way, it's only about a 20-minute drive for me. But still, I just like to keep I've had very bad experience where I've been irresponsible about not keeping gas in my car, so I'm trying to be a better person. Especially since I know I'm gonna need gas anyway, and I'm not really doing anything. I just felt like I should get gas, especially since I had to go in there to buy some household items. So, but we're gonna take a detour, because when I was sitting in line, I kept thinking to myself, today is such a beautiful day, and I really don't want to be in the house. And before I left, I was like, oh, I'm a little bit hungry, and there is this vegan-friendly I'm not vegan, but it's a vegan-friendly restaurant called Dancing Avocado on the Riverfront in Daytona. So while I was sitting there, I was like, I could probably go to Dancing Avocado, get something that is not too bad, and I can sit outside and enjoy some of this beautiful weather while sitting on the water, because those are all things that I love. I love the water. I love sitting outside. And yeah, I don't really know if I love eating. I don't mind eating, but I wouldn't call it a love. But I do love sitting outside by the water. So this accomplishes that. Plus, since I was hungry, that accomplishes that. So then I don't have to worry about, I think it should be good for the day. So we're gonna head there. Another reason why I chose this place is because a lot of times I want to go, but the place closes at 3 p.m. So you gotta go before 3 p.m. It's 12:19 now. It's probably about 10 minutes, I'll say 10-15 minutes away. And so, so we'll go. Why am I going this way? I try really hard not to use my GPS because I'm trying to learn my way around here, but sometimes I think I'd be going the wrong way. Like, I know I'm gonna eventually get there, but was this the best way to come? It doesn't really matter. We ain't got nothing to do. That's the thing. I really have nothing to do. I did all my work for work, so we're good on that front. I do have some household chores to do, but who wants to do that? It's a beautiful day. I want to go outside. I want to explore. And I want to get more comfortable with doing things by myself. I started trying to do that a little bit in DC a few years ago, where, I would actually force myself to go to bars and restaurants and brunch by myself, because I felt like I was too codependent on having other people around me in order to be happy. So I don't really have an issue with doing things by myself, but I haven't really done outside of just the basics of going to Sam's or running to the store, or getting stuff done for my car, or just regular maintenance stuff for your home or your body. I haven't really done. I take that back. I did go out to dinner by myself once. I did. I went to Mama Fufu's. I'm gonna have to take you guys there. It reminds me of home, and but I also have to watch myself, because a lot of times when I want to explore and I want to go do things, I'm like, oh, let me go try out this new restaurant. But I'm really trying not to involve my activities around eating. So I need to be cautious of that. So like right now, should I probably be going on a hike instead? Maybe that is true. I did think about that, but your girl is not dressed for that. I'm wearing flip-flops. I did not. This is very off the whim. Like, I did not plan for this. As when we were in the moment, I changed my mind. I was like, let's just do this instead. But I take that back. I have done some things by myself. But when I say like by myself, I say it's usually like with my dog. And so I guess technically that's still by myself. But like, you know, so like me and Jax went to like one of the state parks and we did some hiking through the trails and at Ponce Inlet, which is super nice. And then I took him to the doggy beach. Yo, he's not feeling it. You would think since he's a mini Australian Shepherd and he's like supposed to be like a herding dog and on the farm that he would like totally be down to go for a swim. No, he does not like it. Not one bit. And this is my second time trying to take him to a beach. So I think moving forward, we're just going to have to find non-water activities for Jax to participate in because he just doesn't like it.
Nah, no. Yeah. Oh, I can't let him take my soul. Nah, no. Yeah. I can't let him take my soul. Nah, no. Oh, I can't let him take my soul. Nah, no. See, we was cool right before it hit the fence, but it hit the fan when I got him down at the bench. But I took a break, I had to leave and go get cleansed. God forgive me for all my sins. I can't say these cause my last name ain't Kent. Cooking on the stove, that's the way he paid the rent. Working on the pole, that's the way she pays tuition. Better watch your soul, cause you know they trying to get it. Yeah. I learned my right from wrong on a song. I let my heart bleed on my sleeve through microphones. I'm trying to right my wrongs by writing out my wrongs. Ran through a check, cause it's hard to live off bread alone. So if you see me slipping, yeah, let me know. Cause it ain't the end of times yet, I know, but it's getting close. Yeah, I need my space to breathe, that's why I be going ghost. I ain't trying to stay up on that wide road, cause I can't let him take my soul. Nah, no. Oh, I can't let him take my soul. Nah, no. I can't let him take my soul. Nah, no. Oh, I can't let him take my soul. Nah, no. They thinking I'm bluffing, but I promise I do it. That K got a drum, like murder and booming. Sending you vert, if I get my little Uzi. They thinking I'm crazy, I'm gon' see you the haters. People I'm saying, get what I'm painting. A picture big, I call it little baby. If I'm on the board, then we playing chess. If you on my way, you gon' need a vest. Act big, you might get stretched. All your gun talk, I ain't impressed. My 45 seen real traffic. That's Dallas, Texas. My little partner called her body for a Maserati. He told him get about the car, hit him with the shotty. That 12 gauge, gave him life in the 12th grade. I tried to write him, but we ain't on the same page. I caught him slipping, I just had to let him know. It ain't the end of times yet, I know, but it's getting close. These demons really out to get you, so you better guard your post. There's certain things I could probably let go, but I can't let them take my soul.
We're here. Now, I did have to park a half a block down. Woe is me. But I have to admit, this is one of the things I love about Daytona Beach. It's like, you see this? I just parked in what they call their downtown, and I ain't paying a cent. And I'm just gonna literally walk my little butt right down there and go exactly where I want to go.
My soul, nah, no. Oh, I can't let him take my soul. Nah, no. I can't let him take my soul. Nah, no. Oh, I can't let him take my soul. Nah, no. I can't let him take my soul.
So I'm gonna get the Greek salad with smoked chicken. that should be good. And I'm sitting here looking at this bridge leading over to the beach, and something's telling me, hey Talon, let's just go take a walk on the beach. Granted, I'm totally not dressed for this, but for some reason, it is just like calling my name. I told y'all something about water. Maybe because I'm an Aquarius, I have no idea. But yeah, I kind of want to go play on the other side of the river real quick. Is it even a river or is it intercoastal? I think it's the intercoastal. But yeah. I think that's what I'm about to do. I have to be careful in here because they're definitely playing all the jams and I ain't trying to get copyrighted when I already have 0 subscribers. Plans. My mother's coming over to help me do some chores around the house. See, I told y'all earlier today I was supposed to be, let me pay attention. Okay. So I told y'all earlier today that I wasn't really supposed to be doing this. I was supposed to be doing stuff around the house. But then, you know, I came outside and the sun was shining and the palm trees were calling my name, and I just got so wrapped up and just kicking it that I completely forgot that I actually had responsibilities. I mean, I don't even call them responsibilities. I mean, they are. They're projects around the house that I've been trying to do, and, you know, getting my mother to take time out of her day to help me is a blessing. So I'm just going to respect the fact that she is donating her time to help me do something I really want to do. And so I'm not going to try to put it off, because at first I was like, oh, I should just tell her to come another day so that way I can go check out the beach. But the beach ain't going nowhere. It's literally 5 miles from the house, so we can just go another day, or even go tonight. So it's really not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna actually, no. Well, see, I'm telling y'all, something's wrong with me. I just be flip-flopping too much. What we're going to do is we're just going to drive across the bridge so we can see the water. And then afterwards, we're going to take the beach route home. So that way we get to enjoy it a little bit. So I'll see you guys on the other side.
Come on over, pick up where we left off. You and I had lots of love just to top it off. We can wind it down for days, never let it stop. I just want your everything, baby. Maybe later we can dance, never let go. Listen to our favorite songs on the radio.
Literally driving on the beach was not part of the plan, but the ramp is open, and the ramp is never open. Hello. Thank you. And the ramp is never open. Well, I guess it's only 1:30. So we're just gonna make this really quick.
Up and lose ourselves to this feeling. Oh, I just want your everything, baby. I'll be deep under your influence tonight. Ooh, keep it coming, babe. I don't mind another round. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby. I'ma be wasted love, wasted love. I'm spilling liquor on the carpet, on the couch. I feel it dripping from my mouth. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. Moon is rising and the stars are coming now. But we miss it cause we're way down on the ground. Ain't nobody interrupt.
There's just something so therapeutic about coming to the beach and just watching the waves. And that is literally one thing I love about Daytona, is that for what, $20 a year, I can drive on the beach as much as I want as a resident. And so that's pretty awesome. So literally, you can grab something to eat and come down here and literally just enjoy Mother Nature. So I gotta be careful because I can't stay here that long because I told my mom I was gonna be home. So we're just gonna enjoy like a few more minutes of this before I head back. And so I mean, that's why I really shouldn't be tripping, because at any time you really could come here. It's a relatively free activity because it's like $20 for a year. At any point in time you can come here, you can grill, you can hang out. So it's definitely something that I enjoy doing.
I'ma be wasted love, wasted love. I'm spilling liquor on the carpet, on the couch. I feel it dripping from my mouth. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love.
Good morning. So yesterday I stopped vlogging. After I left the beach, I came home and my mother was here, and then I completely forgot the reason that started the whole Sam's Club journey to begin with, was that I needed to get toilet paper. So after I came home, I had to run out to CVS real quick. And then, but even before then, when I went to Best Buy, I started to feel really funny. And so just to give you some background, on Friday, I went and got my flu and my COVID-19 booster shot. And Friday, I felt fine. But yesterday, which was Saturday, out of nowhere, I just felt really sick. Like, not like, oh, I'm about to die sick, but I had a headache. I felt tired. I got lightheaded, and it felt like I had like a low-grade fever, and I had the chills. So my mom came over. When she first got there, she wasn't feeling too hot either. She was saying that she also felt tired. So we ended up watching a movie, and then after we watched the movie, we ended up doing a few tasks. We didn't accomplish everything, but we did do a few things. But that was just mostly because I really wasn't feeling that well, and that's another reason why I didn't vlog it. So after she left, I actually went and got in the bed and slept the rest of the night. So if you plan on getting that booster shot and that flu shot, I don't know which one did it. When I read the side effects, they were pretty much similar, except I think the booster shot gives you the chills, and I didn't see that for the flu shot when I did my own little investigation. But if you plan on doing it, I would definitely make sure you give yourself the day after where you're not doing anything, because it literally came out of nowhere. Like, I was feeling good, I was feeling great, and then all of a sudden, right when I left Best Buy, which was only 15 minutes later, like maybe less than a half an hour after I left the beach where I was feeling great, and it continued to probably about like 1 o'clock in the morning. But now today I feel fine. I feel perfectly fine. So I'm gonna try to do a redo of yesterday, except right now I'm on my way to sugaring Daytona. Oh shit, did I bring my mask? I hope I have a mask in here. But right now I'm on my way to sugaring Daytona to have them sugar my chin, because I do get a little bit of facial hair there. And then we're gonna try to get gas from Sam's Club again. And then because I went to CVS and I didn't get a lot of toilet paper, I'm gonna go and see if I can get some of that. And then I was supposed to get something else. I determined that after yesterday and how I went in circles 15 times, that moving forward I need to start creating lists for myself, because obviously my memory is not that great and I do not remember what I'm supposed to be doing, and I also get easily distracted, which kind of happens to me on a regular. So like, especially when I'm at work, the girl has to have lists, gotta have to-do lists, it has to be written down, because if we are relying on my memory, I won't remember it. So come on back. All right, so that worked out great. So not only was I able to get my sugaring on my chin, but when I was leaving, I saw that the lady who does my eyebrows actually works there on Sundays, because I was totally supposed to go there yesterday and tell her that I had to reschedule my appointment because the time that I had scheduled for Monday wasn't going to work anymore. And when I was leaving, I was like, oh my God, I've been trying to reach you because I need to reschedule my appointment. And she was like, I'll just do your eyebrows now. So we got everything done today, except the girl did tell me I had some ingrown hair. So maybe I'm not exfoliating properly. We will have to look into that, because definitely don't want that. So yeah. So now we're back at Sam's Club. We are going to try this again. We are going to try to get gas again. Hopefully the app does not disappoint me. I checked the app earlier. I need to hang up this phone right now and check the app one more time, because I do not want to be embarrassed again. I mean, I wasn't embarrassed. I just hate holding up the line. And then I just couldn't get it to work until I went out to lunch. And by that time, you know, I got sidetracked with the beach and then my mom that wasn't feeling well. So, you know, completely failed the mission of yesterday as far as Sam's Club goes. So yeah, I'm gonna check the app now, make sure it works, and then after we get gas, we are going to go inside the store and pick up a few items.
Come on over, let's pick up where we left off.
please never let it stop. I just want your everything, baby.